Okay, so there has been a lot of discussion about my announcement to finalize everything, but I need to clarify a few things because I think there's been some misunderstanding. Um, my intention is to continue in the craft, but in a different venue, in a different way. I want to write more about it, definitely, but I also want to pursue other things as an artist. I just can't. I just can't physically knit like I have anymore. Uh, my body just can't handle it. This arm is just a joke at the moment, and um, it's time. It's time that this was put to bed. It doesn't mean I'm going to do it today. I mean, I'm going to give it another year. I'm giving until February 16th of 2016 to finish this project. And I gotta say, it's been an amazing ride. And I gotta tell you, I've loved that I've been a craftsman who's been able to use his talents to feed himself, which is very rare. And I'm honored and I'm so blessed and lucky that I've been able to do that. I mean, when this all started, it was a means of survival, and it still is in many respects. I mean, I'm pretty much giving up my income, but I also noticed that as an artist, and I keep going back to that as an artist because I even before I was homeless, I was an artist. But as an artist, I have to start looking for other ways to say what I need to say. It doesn't mean I'm going to pull back completely from um, this community of craftsmen and women, um, but I want to pursue it in different avenues. I want to write more about it. I really do because I honestly feel that that's where my soul yearns to be is as a writer. I know I'm a gifted knitter, and I feel arrogant about saying that, but I'm good at it. I'm really good at it. Um, but I really do feel that my soul cries for um, being a wordsmith, and that's what I do very well. I don't do these videos ever because I don't feel that I don't feel I translate very well in these because I have a tendency to stumble over my thoughts because my brain is working faster than my mouth is. But that's the luxury that you're afforded when you're a writer, is that you can pace yourself better than when you're speaking. So if I don't have a speech prepared, I sound like shit. But that's just the way it is. Anyway, um, I this is the final year I want to really do the teddy bears. But beyond that, this is a year of transition. I feel I want this to be a year where we, as a community, explore where we go next. I mean, I've thought about that the blog might become a magazine for knitters. I would really like to approach male knitters, but there may not be enough of a, I don't know, it could be just a niche market that won't work out very well. But I also kind of like the idea of pursuing maybe more videos, but instructional ones, and showing not necessarily how to knit, but how to take your craft and survive off of it if you have to. I mean, we're in some crazy economic times where you have to rely on your own two hands. If no one's going to employ you, you should learn how to employ yourself. And I think I've learned those lessons, and I think I can pass those on. But I think what I need to start doing is looking for the next chapter, and that's vitally important. It doesn't mean I'm done now. It means that by the end of this year, it will all be coming to a close as it stands now. The way that I approach work, as the way that I approach knitting, because I physically just can't keep. I can't do it anymore. There will still be some I still have orders that I have to fill, and I still will be pushing out new bears to pay the rent. But there are a number of things that I'm looking into trying, but I can't do them unless I try. I have to say, give it a go. If I fall flat on my ass and end up homeless again, well, oh shit. I don't want to, but I've done it before, and I can survive again. Because I think that's what's been the message behind this whole last 4 years has been, you have to try, you have to get up, and you have to make the effort, and you have to have hope. You cannot live this life in this world without some element of hope. If you don't have that fire, don't bother. The rest of us will do very fine without you. But I think that's the message that I need to take into the next chapter is we have to look for something new. We have to be hopeful, and we have to grow, and we have to honestly constantly transcend into a different manner of living. We can't just wake up and go through the motions, and that's what I've been doing with the teddy bears. I really have been going through the motions, and my friend Giovanni in the Netherlands reminded me, he was like, my first teddy bear was called the teddy bear that saved me, and it's kind of at some point becoming the teddy bear that suffocated me. So I'm looking forward, I really am looking forward into doing new things and trying new things. But again, we have 1 year. We have until February 16th of 2016 to do this. February 16th was the day in 2011 that I sold my first bear. So that would be a good solid 5 years that we did this. And we did it wonderfully. And we did a great job. And I keep saying we because you're a part of this. You've always been a part of it. And I would not have been able to pay my rent or eat food or even survive without you. So it is a joint effort. So I'm often like relying on you to tell me what should we do next, how should we take this further. But it will continue. It just won't be with me knitting teddy bears after that date, because I just won't be able to physically do it. And I'm looking for new challenges and new things to explore. So sorry I've rambled on like this, but I'm trying to get more comfortable with this camera crap because shit, I need to get more I need to get more involved, and I need to get more comfortable with this, because this could be another avenue. And so I may seem timid and involuntarily nervous, but I'm trying new stuff, and I'm looking forward to it, no matter how much it hurts, or no matter how painful it may seem, or how ridiculous I feel talking into a camera and staring off into space because I don't want to stare at my face on the screen. I'm looking forward to what happens next, and I think my latest book is a good example of how we started from here and went to here, and day by day, step by step, mile by mile, as they say, how we got to this point. And it's a good primer for anyone who has never explored what the whole Madman situation was about. And it wasn't just about me being homeless. It was always about the world opened its arms and allowed a man to live. And that's pretty much what we've been doing, is that it's not just me as an artist alone, and not just you over there as a spectator, but it's always been about the communication that we have as an en masse spectacle of how the world should actually work, where when someone suffers, we jump in and we save and we help. For that, I'm eternally grateful. So, with that, I'm going to stop talking now because I feel like I've overspent my time. But, stay with me. Stay with me. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here. If you will. Bye now.